Buenas tardes, guten Abend, and good afternoon. Welcome to Coffeyville, Kansas. We are live from Veterans Stadium. We have double action for you today. Sadly, the last action we'll see for the regular season. Today we have KCK traveling down from the north to take on both men's and women's squad from the Red Ravens. Here to tell you all about it with me, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You've heard it all before, right? Ryan Butcher, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm glad you specified that this may be the last of the regular season action that we have.
Yes.
There's still a chance that we'll have playoffs
Sure,
out here.
sure. And when we have that information for you, we'll let you know. But, yes, regular season action, the last we'll see. So congratulations to all the sophomores out there who have completed 2 years. A successful 2 years overall. Congratulations to their family as well and friends who have been keeping up through the live stream. We thank you for that.
So, as we're getting started here, what's the record for each team coming into this last season game?
So for the Red Ravens, we have 7-5 overall, 7-5 in the conference. KCK don't have a record, but they are currently sitting 13 points above us in the table. So they've had a very successful year overall, if you could say that. As Emily Hanna puts one in, always dangerous when she puts it in. Almost found, I think, Nikki on that back post.
So it looks like the Ravens are first to take a stab at it, so to speak, and it looks like they're going to be able to clear that one no problem.
Which I think is a good thing, getting off on that front foot early. We cannot beat around the bush, let's just say about it. Last time out against KCK, took a tough loss, and I know these girls have that in the back of their minds. They want to get out on this team early.
Right, and I think when they had that loss, they were on like a 4-game winning streak, I think it was. So, I mean, I don't think it hurt their confidence too much, but KCK was a really good team. I watched that stream at the time.
And let me be honest with you. Yeah, I wrote this down in my notes because I did take a note of what you were just kind of getting at there. After that loss, they won 3 in a row. Unfortunately, they've dropped their last 2, but those last 2 have been real nail-biters, 2-1 to Cali and 2-0 to Butler.
Right. And that is a record any team would be happy to have. I would be happy to be a fan of a team with that kind of record.
And we are, as Cheyenne Reed trying to battle here. Nikki, that's Valentina, I'm sorry, puts a boot to it. Savannah tries to clear it out.
KCK's up real far. They've got 3 forwards just waiting for any semblance of a cross. That's going to go far.
Ooh, up in the air.
Drops
and
in the middle of the 18.
Lamp's giving a chase there, and she ultimately wins that one. Clearance to Sweat. Sweat drops it off.
With a chance to counterattack.
All right, and here's what we need. Let's get running here.
He's got help on to switch the field, but was shadowed very closely the whole time. She never had a chance to really break away. Couldn't get herself half a foot on that player.
And as KCK works this around, let's go ahead and try to call out the starting lineup as we see it. I see Jaden out there. Jaden Davis is out there. I see Luis Atkinson as well. Meddy just cleared that one out. Valentina, number 25.
I don't think you ever don't see Luis Atkinson.
Oh, yeah, she's always out there for sure, and for a really good reason. I'll get to that here in a second. Savannah Hasker just tried to clear that one out. That's going to go into the box. And Kennedy Lamp will get to this one. She is alongside Selena Zapote there in the back line. Excuse me there. Ooh, I just lost my Emily Hanna, I'm sorry, number 24 is also on the back line. Meddy just puts a head to it. Cheyenne Reed as well. As Zapote gets that one out.
KCK's got a chance to go for a long-range effort there.
Long range. And no wind today, so we'll see how that affects both teams. Ashley Sweat is out there as well, number 17. I think I've called them all out so far, and Kat Burns is in goal.
I was about to say, you had not mentioned the goalie, but you beat me to it. So, good job.
And we'll try to keep up with the substitutions, the lineup as we go along here.
Try and probably fail.
I like how you just went ahead and put that out there just to make sure. Emily Hanna puts this one out there. Jaden.
Keep those expectations nice and low.
Ashley, battles for this one. Good job there.
I think she's ultimately going to be able to come away with that. She's trying to turn with it, but, yeah, she's been she was marked pretty hard right there. I don't think she was ever going to get away with that one.
Well, real pesky defense there from KCK. Ashley did a really good job as far as using her body to shield off the defender, but able to get a leg in there, get a boot in there, and now we see KCK just playing the possession game.
Looks like they find some space on the left wing there.
Kennedy steps up. Oh,
I'm
Meddy,
really glad
good job.
She stopped that one.
Yes. Yeah, both.
That was a very good ball.
two backline defenders had stepped up right there. Meddy had dropped back just a little bit from her midfield position and able to cut that off. And now she's saying, hey, let's just get ourselves together here. Cheyenne Reed, usually on the back line, playing in the midfield today.
Yeah. Just be, we got some new crew in here right now. Yeah, and we've seen some switching of placement for some of the players over the season, and I don't know if it's just trying out new formations maybe, playing at a different spot on the field, but maybe Shicky was thinking about, how the last game went and maybe looked at some changes that might be able to help him.
Sure, and if he made the decision, I definitely trust it. Cheyenne athletic enough and talented enough as Louise finds Jaden.
She takes a nice touch on it, but she's going to be closed down there by number...
I think number 8 or yeah. Number 2.
See, I was about to say 2, then I said 8, then you made me rethink it again.
Well, either way, number 2 from KCK, really good job there just to track back. Jaden looked like she had a clear path, but sometimes running with the ball, the person without the ball, they got the advantage there, correct?
Very true.
Tough bounce on that throw in, and
so just be another throw in.
Shout out to the ball boy again down there. I think he put in 3 or 4 miles last time out.
We got 2 ball girls on the near side. I don't know if you noticed them scrambling for that one that went out.
Oh, okay, very good. We got the kids out there, always cute. Cheyenne, who tried to find Ashley in the middle there, almost had her.
A quick clearance.
Excellent track back there by Kennedy.
Look at how far away the center referee is from that. It looks like he's given a lot of leeway to the linesman to take care of that call.
I can't even see where he's at this point.
He's very close to us.
Wow.
Back at my refereeing days, it actually was some advice that one of the older guys gave me. He said, essentially you could run in a diagonal down the field and just kind of let your linesman handle the portion where they had the best look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And that guy's taking that advice very seriously.
Well, as this one just rolls back easily to Kat Burns. No catastrophe there.
And I think this is her first time handling the ball, so first time she's been called into action.
Pretty good boot there. Valentina tries to battle for it. Going to let that one roll out.
Some protestations right there saying that, hey, she was kind of, wait a minute. Oh, I just realized why he's over there. We don't have linesmen. We have 2 center referees.
Oh, okay, okay. We saw this in the second half of another game here at home.
Maybe one of them had a flat tire.
Oh, well, good luck to him getting here.
Do you know what the sad part is? I didn't notice. I was like, how come he's not pointing with a flag?
Well, we're so tuned in to the players and whatnot. Yeah, then the yellow jerseys out there. But, yeah, indeed, there's 2 of them. Oh, thievery there. Gets it to Luis.
Good ball. And
Luis one-on-one.
She's got
clever.
She pours on the speed.
Oh, she has it back.
Oh,
wow.
She tried to cut to the right. I think she had the goalie beat. The goalie just fell trying to course correct there. But their center defender has been pretty effective at cutting those attacks out.
She's been called into action quite a few times, and she's been there every single time to take care of it.
I actually noticed her when I was watching the stream of the last game, too, which is hard because I felt like that stream, the camera was 100 yards away, and I was having to squint to see what was going on.
Oh, nice moves there, nifty.
But even so, you could see that she did her,
into the middle. Jaden.
I see what she was thinking, and I like that thought, but it looks like so did the KCK a defender.
Louise Atkinson already
yeah,
showing the presence.
It's always the most dangerous players tend to stand out, and you just kind of notice how effective they are just time and time again. I mean, we've got ours, and I think that one's going to be a call against Coffeyville. She does not get up. Kind of dragged her leg through her, and I think she fell kind of hard on that one.
Yeah.
And I think that was Val, right, who committed that foul?
She was I don't think there's a foul, to be quite honest with you. Savannah went and picked up the ball.
I thought I heard a whistle being blown. Of course, we got the windows closed. It's kind of hard to tell. Looks like they're going to call over the physio. Come take a look.
Well, and while they do that, let's just comment on Louise Atkinson real quick. She is a sophomore. This is her last. We had to. Action. We had to cover it. But, yeah, she is a sophomore, so this is her last regular season game here. But we've already seen the impact she can have on a game. 2 really good runs there. She does lead the team overall in both goals and assists, 8 goals and 9 assists.
Dang.
Well, and you talked about the defender for KCK. Let's give her all the credit in the world, and it's going to be a fun time watching that matchup, to be quite honest with you.
Yes, indeed. And so far, based on kind of how this is different from what I saw on the stream. It seems like Coffeyville's kind of is not just holding their own, but are pressing hard. So, well, it looks like she's able to walk off okay. Didn't need any medical treatment, so that's good to see.
This might be somewhat idiotic to say, I know, but I think both teams are pressing really hard to get that first goal. Well, Dirk, they always want to score the goal. I get that, but
Haven't you ever heard of scoring too early?
Yeah, but I know, but I think that especially for the Red Ravens, they want to get that first goal. You know, they want to put their stamp on the game in that way.
And they want the confidence to say, hey, we are ahead, we are leading. Because once you start to fall behind, sometimes you get a behind mentality going on to where you feel like you're just trying to stop the worst from happening. You don't feel like you can actually recover and win.
And I feel like our girls play their best when they're having fun. And again, another cliche there. I know, I get it, but I just feel like that's the case. So if we can get a goal under our belt or just get some really good runs,
right.
I like we've seen some from Louise.
And it looks like you were right. There was no foul called.
Interesting. I mean, you would think with the player down on the ground like that, there'd be a lot of contact. There was, but no call there.
It was, I guess, according to the referee, an incidental contact. I mean, it didn't look like she was trying to take her legs out. You know, just kind of had a tangle.
Sure. And so Red Ravens scrum in the midfield here.
Oh, looks like KCK is going to intercept that. They've got a lot of players forward right now.
Cheyenne Reed. That's why she's there in the midfield.
We appreciate that from her. And looks like she's going to try to break away.
Looks like that was Ashley finding Louise. Louise, 1-on-4 there.
Yeah, she was looking for some help in the middle. Unfortunately, she only had one red shirt to pass to. A red shirt who was pretty clearly marked.
Well, and for as athletic as Cheyenne is, I'm going to love to see her making those runs with Louise in the midfield there. I feel like if she looks central, she can find her. And with as much attention as she gets, Louise, there's going to be some open players.
And pushed up by Medi.
Ashley tried to get that one into Louise, but KCK defense still stout overall.
Oh.
Selena, really good job to cut that out.
On quite the run, and now she's unmarked, and I think she was kept onside.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, no,
wow.
no. The referee saying she was not kept onside. I saw Selena was dropping back at that point, and she was dropping back fast, and you could see the rest of the defense shifting forward, maybe just draw her offside, and maybe there was a miscommunication there, but it looks like it, in the end, didn't matter too much.
Well, and Selena did all she could just to stop the run that was happening before that last ball was played there, and it might have thrown them all off just enough to get that offside call. Another sophomore out there playing her last game, regular season game, we'll say.
Yeah, always important to add that qualifier.
Louise trying to battle because she's always going to see double, triple team.
And I think we're going to have the goalie clean that one up.
Kat Burns gets her paws to that one.
Yeah, still no clear attempts on goal yet.
From
KCK,
either team, correct?
Yeah, they skied one earlier. Coffeyville had a few chances in front of the net that ultimately were cut out. So still waiting to see who's going to strike first here.
And that header from Cheyenne is exactly what I'm talking about right there. If she can get something like that going in the midfield, she's so athletic.
Oh, it looks like the Ford's going to break away.
And there's the shot on goal, and Kat Burns right there. Very good.
I don't think that gave Kat any trouble, though. She just basically had to smother it.
It's a good one to start off with, to be quite honest with you, right? Just one you can get, good, clean catch on. Not a lot of swerve there.
Start off with. That's kind of ominous when you put it like that. It's like, well, we'll start off with an easy one.
I just mean, it's like, and I hate to get off topic here a little bit, but it's like in baseball when you're playing infield, you get an easy grounder, you get a nice throw to first, you get into the rhythm of the game overall. Or when you're playing basketball, you make a shot, you make a layup, you're like, oh, okay, I'm here, I'm here to participate.
But you're saying that's for Kat, though, for stopping it, or for the player who shot it?
For Kat stopping it.
Okay.
And from the KCK side, the player who shot it, but I'm not looking from that perspective. I'm looking from the Red Raven perspective at the moment.
You're totally supposed to.
Oh, here we go.
So she's got some help.
Louise. Shot.
I
Oh.
like that shot right there. That was a tough, tight angle. So putting some power behind it and some air behind it was pretty much her only choice.
I like that sense of urgency, really, that she had, right? Going right toward it. Made one move and went at it.
Again, she really didn't have a lot of options because Val was pretty well marked heading towards the box. She had some help. Like, she could have dropped it to the outside. But
she had to go for it, right? I mean,
yeah.
So 3 times now. 3 times Luis has made something happen.
I'm sure the more superstitious among us know that means that a goal is about to happen. Ooh, I think the referee is going to have to stop that one. That was a little bit of a blatant foul right there, but, nothing too nasty, thankfully.
Creating that presence in the midfield. Cheyenne, wherever she's playing, to be quite honest with you, she always creates that sense of presence, lets the other team know that she's there.
I love that sense of presence, taking her out from behind.
Call it what you will, folks. Telling you.
But not in a vicious way.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot stress that enough.
Sure.
Sometimes that foul just happens.
That's just the mentality in which she plays, to be quite honest with you. Nice little breakaway here for KCK. Selena's going to go out.
3-on-3, but now she takes a heavy touch, and it's easily cleared up the field. And Louise Atkinson smells blood.
Here we go. It's going to be a one-on-one, more or less.
Will she be able to beat this defender? She
gets a boot to it. Oh.
She'll at least manage to snag a corner from that. Yeah.
All right. Excellent
Again,
run there.
Constantly being closed down by their sweeper right there.
Yes.
Which, that was always my favorite position to play when I felt like I was good enough to do it, because you kind of feel like you're the last line of defense. And you also get them like right when they think they're going to win. It feels so good to take that away from them. Not when it happens to you, though.
It takes a certain personality to play that position, though. As we see another corner here for the Red Ravens, Luis is going to take it.
That's not bad. Oh, I think she second-guessed herself.
Jaden gets to it. Oh! Loop-de-loop.
What a volley.
Go, 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 go. Out of nowhere, Ryan Butcher.
That was interesting. Like, when she swung at that, it kind of hit the top side of her boot a little bit, swung up, and I was looking at that. I was like, that looks like that could actually be on target, and managed to go over the goalie's head. And Coffeyville will be happy to take that goal right there.
That's exactly what she planned to do the whole time. I know it. She told me about it in class one day. I said it will happen.
Volley it exactly like that.
Well, Jaden Davis inserted into the lineup today, and for good reason. Hey, why not?
Do you want to mark her down for a goal right here?
Mark her down for a goal, Ryan Butcher.
Update our stats.
Hey, look, I'm making sure you guys hear this clicking noise there. Yes, click her into the scorebook there as Emily Hanna takes care of that one. 1-0 lead for the Red Ravens. 30 minutes left in this first half. It's been a very exciting first half so far. Louise Atkinson making everything happen. She created that corner. She put the ball in for that corner. Took a couple deflections, fell for Jaden, and, hey, back to the net we go. Talked a little bit about that first goal, Ryan Butcher. I don't know. Feels good.
It does feel good. And yet, as we say that, KCK deep in Coffeyville's third. So that, I know scoring too early is almost a joke. But sometimes it's true. Like, it spurs the other team on to counterattack.
Let's see how we handle this situation, though. You know, sometimes it's not about the other team. It's about what we can do. But I get what you're saying there.
From Meddy there to Atkinson to get it up, and it's already heading all the way back. And look at who's sniffing around there, trying to pick up an opportunity. But in the end, looks like she was offside.
Yeah, Emily and Selena, I feel like, had that taken care of. Kat as well.
Yeah, they've got a pretty effective back line now and kind of holding their line, because that's so hard to stay concentrated, to watch what your teammates are doing, to constantly be with them, making sure that you can catch someone in an offside position. Just takes one defender to ruin everything.
Sure.
And no one's doing that.
Emily, always a good free kick taker. Almost found Jaden there, but
looks like that's not going to go too far. Looks like they're going to try to move it up the field. They're making some very tight passes right now. Just like a foot away from being intercepted each time.
Yeah, I was going to say, and give credit to the Red Raven defense. Boy, they're one step up. And one thing I wanted to say about the back line discussion that we just had seconds ago, Coach Schicky with a lot of talent on this team, because you have Zapote, you have Emily, you have Lamp. Now he is able to move Cheyenne into the midfield where, hey, she could really do a lot of damage.
Right, and I think it's always a plus also if, there was something that happened, an accident or something, that you could easily slot another player into that and not lose too much of the momentum.
Ball girl's doing a lot of work down there. Let's give him a hand. My goodness.
And cleared by Meddy there.
Valentina gets a boot to it.
Atkinson.
Nice.
She traps it. looking
Excellent
to
job
freeze
to bring it
someone there.
down. Wow, wow, wow.
This is going to be rough as she goes wide.
Ooh.
She had someone to pass to, but
Well,
again, it would have been a close one.
and that center back was way out of position, too. That could have been a chance, really. And, folks, I wish you could see what we're looking at. Looking off to the north here, the phrase, until the cows come home, has never been so clear in my mind as now. We're looking off to the south, and all we see is a line of cows. My goodness.
Dozens of cows who have come to watch the game.
I would say more than even a dozen there. That's a sight to see. But let's get back to action. Let's not waffle here too much, Ryan Butcher, as we have a throw-in for the Red Ravens deep in KCK territory. Why not two, Ryan?
Yeah, why not two? Oh, good
throw
turn.
into Cheyenne.
Good turn. Well, okay.
Ooh. Hey, but I
Good
don't
turn,
mind
though.
that, though.
But yes,
Keep on trying.
And of course, we do thank the commenters on our social media stream for teaching us new words like waffle.
It was sweet.
Or at least the
like
British
syrup.
version of what it meant, you know.
It was sweet like syrup, I would say, that they let us know about it. Ooh, tough ball there. Luis is going to get on.
Atkinson,
Good move.
Another good move. Finds herself some space.
Oh!
Aims for that near post, and it just glances
Oh,
off the
my
outside.
Goodness gracious.
love
Goalie wasn't ready for that. I don't know if she had that covered.
That was one of those rare times when you saw the defender getting beat. Swing once, catch her off guard, and then a second time, go back towards the center, aim for the near post. I love it.
Fifth or sixth chance overall, or at least.
Yeah, the Red Ravens have been the aggressive team here, while KCK has spent a significant time in Coffeyville's final third. I say
tough
that.
ball there.
And what a chance for a breakaway. She's going to have to pour on the speed here. Can't get this wrong.
Come out, Cat.
Yeah, good. Cat actually
right.
saw that. She was able to do enough to force the ball away from her just enough so that Cat could come out of the goal to grab that.
Cat pounced on that, and, she's always going to land on her feet.
That wasn't the Cat joke I was expecting you to make, but good job.
So I had, not to waffle here, but I had Cat in class, and she asked me to try to come up with as many Cat puns as I could anytime she was in goal, and so.
Way to clean that one up. That was really smart right there. It looks like she might be called in to service again, though, as KCK.
Ooh, nifty
has a
move.
Bit of space, and
she had to make that.
She does get a hit on it, which is enough to send it out, and KCK not there to clean it up. So.
All right, on the front foot in these past couple minutes here, Red Ravens defense called into action.
Okay, she's onside. She receives the ball, and that was a good tackle right there, nice and clean. And Cat will keep that from going out for a corner kick.
And Ryan Butcher, I'm not sure when this happened, but I now see.
It looks like they're actually going to have to stop play here for a second. She may have fallen a little rough there.
I now see number 7 Faith Riker out on the field. She's on the far right side. I'm not quite sure whenever she was inserted into the game, but yeah, we will have a pause here. KCK, another KCK player down.
Going to take a quick water break while they wait. It's actually kind of nice and cool out here, but it's also incredibly muggy and humid.
It has been raining for the past couple days.
And there is no wind at all. So, yeah.
Which is very interesting because it's like, wow, always F1, F2 status out here usually.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because would you rather have it this way or downpour like we thought we were going to have it?
I'm sitting in an air-conditioned booth. I'm feeling great. I don't know how they feel, though.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I think probably going to have her just do like a drop ball or something. Yeah. It's a very lackadaisical drop ball right there.
Not a bad ball from Cat, though. Wow. Finds Valentina. Valentina up for Luis. Luis playing like a number 9 today, basically, right? Holding up the play.
I was really
Point of
enjoying
contact.
Those moves that she was making right there. It kind of caught me off guard.
All right. Oh, my goodness gracious.
So making some privileged info up here.
Privileged info. We had a caller call in on the hotline. Hotline bling. That can only mean one thing. Sully knows. All right.
I was about to say, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Ryan Butcher. Throw in here. Ooh.
She tried to dummy that back, but
Through
it
the
looks
wickets.
like wasn't anyone there to pick that up.
KCK back line there to clean that up. Nifty move here. Medi comes over. along with Emily.
She kind of gets sandwiched in there, but looks like she's all right.
Really
And
good job to clean that up by the Red Raven defense. Stop that little run.
yeah, it actually started with Hasker getting pushed off the ball, which is something you don't see too often. But
Hasker, another sophomore, want to give her credit.
yeah, but she was also part of the crew that cleaned it up. So we'll say no harm, no foul, so to speak.
Ooh, Faith over there. Always ready to battle. My goodness. Good job. Possession over to the Red Ravens. Throw in, finds Cheyenne. She does such a good job shooting off that defender. Slowly but surely, Red Ravens marching down the field. 1-0 scoreline, 22 minutes left in this first half.
Looking good so far, although KCK have been challenging Cat a little bit more in the last few minutes or so. I still think Coffeyville looks like the more dangerous team. Of course, that can change. That can change very quickly.
Blink of an eye, my friend, no doubt about it. Luis, clever little flick here.
I'm just going to clear that out to their bench.
And there she is again, that defender from KCK. Really good job. She steps up. And
I feel like I should be looking up their rosters too, but man, I struggle just to keep track of our own rosters sometimes.
You're exactly right. As again, slowly but surely, here we go, marching down.
I guess what I'm trying to say for any
pitch.
KCK fans, it's not any offense meant. It's just we're hacks and frauds. Oh, that was a clash there. She tries to grab a goal off the volley. Maybe taking a cue from the last goal that went in, but sails wide.
It was a straight ball, to be quite honest with you. You know, it had some power on it. Element of surprise there as well.
And that actually may be the way that Coffeyville has to score from a greater distance, because we've seen Luis Atkinson make runs in towards the box, and it is not easy. And the chance that you're just going to get taken away, you might think, well, maybe I should just take one from 20 yards away, see if I get it from there.
A little bit like Jaden's goal as well. You know, she took a chance on a volley, and ended up finding the back of the net. And we know, we've seen it on paper. We've seen it in action as well. KCK is a great team. So, however you can get the goals, can't feel bad about it.
Meddy's going to pick that up. She does a quick turn.
Oh, nice turn, nice touch. And she's like, hey, get her off me.
It looks like the referee's going to bring that one back, yeah. That was probably the smart call there. That used to be the kind of foul I always saw happening on Aiden Hazard. He'd just get grabbed, and his immediate thing was to be like, hey, referee, I just got grabbed, because if you keep trying to go with it, you're going to lose it.
It's interesting. Yeah, I watch a lot of different leagues, and it seems like in the Spanish league, La Liga, they can't have it. As Emily Hanna puts this one in, dangerous.
Oh, that fell
bounces
in a
around Valentina.
Position.
It's going to go to Ashley.
I was about to say, that was honestly kind of the position and way that last goal happened. So it's it's not out of the question.
But yeah, I was going back in the Spanish league. They just, anytime they're tugged, they just do not have it. They just throw their hands up in the air. And what's always interesting to me is the referees usually seem to abide by it for the most part. You know what I mean? It's almost like they give credit to the player, which is a good thing, I guess. But if I were a player, I would probably try to use that to my advantage as well.
That doesn't sound like something they do in the Spanish league. You kidding me?
Well, in any league around around the world, but it just seems like I watch a lot of La Liga, and some of those respected stars, they get those calls, like Toni Kroos and Modric and players like that. I mean, Messi. The referee sees it, and it's just almost automatic.
Speaking of the referee seeing something, I believe that foul was on Ashley, so Coffeyville's going to have a chance for a long-range effort here.
Ooh, and Emily's so good at these efforts.
And there are a lot of red shirts on the far side of the goal right now, hoping for their chance.
But will she just go to goal? Will she try to just maybe create a dangerous bounce in front of the goalie? Oh.
I think she was going for the goal, and that was not too far off either.
Give her 2 more chances, and I bet she hits
Give her about 5 yards more distance, and that would have been it.
Nice.
Which is weird, because it's not normally what you say.
Sure.
It's like, man, if only it had been a little bit closer. Not that one.
So precise.
Sometimes the boot is too big.
Set piece chances proving dangerous.
I think that was the only set piece we've had in a position like that. We've had a few. We've actually had each team, I think, has had a corner, but that's the only set piece from any distance that went towards the goal.
Oh, dangerous ball. Emily goes from set piece taker to defender here.
There's a lot of KCK Cake players creeping in.
Ooh,
Good
wow.
stop there.
Inadvertent.
Good
Selena,
recovery.
excellent job.
Medi cleans that up, sends it forward.
Zapote's body was going one way, but she had to quickly go the other just to stop that ball. Wow.
I was about to say, I liked the way that she kind of lifted that over so that it wouldn't travel too far, but it was still knocked a little too hard. I really liked the turns that they were making right there. If you saw like each player making really smart individual decisions to like, can't go to the right, just need to drag it back to the left, get it forward, find someone here. It's like it's those kind of calculations that are going on in their heads in like split seconds.
And speaking of that, Ashley Sweat just had a nice little sequence of plays there as far as she had a nice turn and she was able to find a teammate across the field.
And
Medi,
Hannah
nice
sends
move.
that one to the moon, but Medi finds it.
Played forward there, and looks like Lamb's going to get ahead to that one. Just a bit of reprise. Faith
sends it up.
Oh, Louise Atkinson's always lurking back there.
That was a really good ball right there. Look at that. Puts that right on the sideline. Even though there was nobody within like 15 yards of that, she read that pretty well.
Good skill.
I honestly thought
Great
she would just
play from both sides.
Clearing it for a second. I was like, oh, wait, no. I actually see exactly what she's doing. See, this is the type of game that I was looking forward to seeing today.
Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, even if you're a neutral fan, you're going to enjoy something like this as we see a sub for KCK.
You know, in terms of like neutral fans, I guess that would be maybe even teams that are curious to see what the final table is going to look like.
Oh, yeah.
Although, aren't they also playing games right now? Like, is this one of those like, and with KCK, it looks like she's onside. Let's see what she can do with it.
She goes across the goal. Wow, really great ball, but none of her teammates were there. She's going to be upset with those runners.
Yep. Luckily, the referee was there to clean that one up.
True. Our ball girls are doing great down there. But
yeah, I didn't know if this was going to be like the final day of the season where everyone's playing their last game at once or how that would be playing out exactly. I kind of only pay attention to one schedule.
Maybe if we can have that informative caller call in the hotline again, we can get
or we could just
update.
Check at halftime.
Yeah, we can get that update at halftime and then get you that information because it is pressing, to be quite honest with you. Where do we go from here?
What's she going to do? She's got quite a lot, and I was about to say she had
quite
a lot of pressure.
A very good choice there from the KCK defender.
Medi picks it up again. She's got some options.
Thought she might take that. Luis always battling. Ashley cleans that up. Oh, Cheyenne, that was tough.
That was a really good swing there from the KCK player, but looks like Coffeyville I was about to say would retain possession, but looks like in the end it's going to be a KCK throw.
Selena lost possession, but then was able to clean it up as well, so made up for her mistake. Good job. Looks like Jaden Davis over there on the sideline, goal scorer, looking to get back in as soon as she can. 15 minutes left to go in this first half. Still a 1-0 scoreline. Feels like forever ago since we had that goal, but a lot of back and forth since.
Actually, yeah, it has been a minute, hasn't it? I tend to get caught up and just time just drains away before you even notice it. So not that I'm too afraid of time draining away when we're up 1-0.
Sure. Time keeps on slipping into the future, my friend, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it was Plato who said that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I thought it was, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
The Eagles?
No, come on now.
Oh, no, wait. It's a Steve Miller band. Right?
There we go.
Okay.
Well, I don't really know. We'll get back to you on that one at halftime as well. Kennedy Lamb.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Oh, but I think that was still in play. Did that actually travel out?
I'm not sure, but either way, referee sees it that way. KCK with the throw in. Selena, really good job to step up there.
Oh, that was a good touch.
Oh,
no.
That's a tough one there.
Yeah, I think that she's going to pick up a card and hope that she's going to be okay from that. That is not a great feeling.
Ooh, she is up quicker than I think I would be, that's for sure.
Yeah, boot to the chest is never something that you want to have happen to you.
I don't know if that was the chest, though. It looked like the face there, but my goodness.
If that was the face, then she got up even faster than I thought
That's what I was saying. Wow, Selena, my goodness. hopefully she's okay, but just knowing her, she's going to be right back in. She's not going to want to stay out for very long.
Now, what I didn't see was, I guess the referees are talking about that right now, because I saw one of them reaching for his pocket, and I thought he was going for it right then, but now it looks like they're discussing it. We've seen these discussions happen, and it usually seems to just lead to no further action being taken, so we'll see if this is the exception.
You know what's unfortunate is that we don't have that other referee, to be quite honest with you. You know, because you can't get too upset that they maybe didn't see the whole play, but if you have that third guy or gal, I mean, then I think it's a more definitive call.
Yeah, and I would say that it would have been impossible not to have seen that.
Oh,
like we saw
goodness.
it super
Yeah,
clearly
and
from a long way away.
apologize for my reaction to that, but and she popped right back up. I mean, give her all the credit in the world, but just did not look good from up here.
Yeah, if I took a hit like that, I was like, I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna go sleep this off for a few days.
It's like Rocky 2 out there. My goodness, not 1 but 2. Rocky 2.
I get confused.
And that's the Mr. T one.
No, that's Rocky 3, right?
I don't know.
Rocky 2 was the rematch against Apollo Creed. Come on, man.
We're waffling. Come on.
I'm not I thought you meant in the American sense. I was like, no, we're not.
I got you. Well, so
that's interesting. So I guess there was no foul called at all. They just
Yeah,
did an
that's-
uncontested drop ball.
I think that's I don't
guess
know.
that came from an abundance of caution, just wanting to make sure that she wasn't hurt. And oof,
Oh, Faith takes the shoulder as well.
she just gets right back up. This is blowing my mind here.
Faith is tough, though. Yeah, Faith is very tough. All right, and so this is going to give a chance for the Red Ravens to maybe set something up here. Emily Hanna's going to put the big right boot to it, and dangerous balls, taking dangerous bounces. You never know.
Oh, look at that one. Going to take it to the outside instead, and then lifts it up over the wall.
Ooh,
she is
Savannah. Wow.
She was onside, too. She was hanging back with the last defender behind their center defender. I was like, ooh, that was a very good thought, but
Nice ball from Hasker.
just kind of took too heavy of a bounce for her.
Meddy able to get ahead to that one. Impressive as she comes over, plays some defense. Ashley as well.
She's, of course, always really talented on the ball. She is good at winning those second ones, you know, like the ones that their player may pick up first, but then she just pounces on them.
True.
And she's been one of our really steady, talented players this season. Always good to have. In fact, I think it's rare where you don't see her on the field.
That's true.
She's one of those where you really can't afford to pull her off for very long.
Exactly. Steady, steady, steady.
Speaking of which,
Cheyenne steps up, gets a boot to it. Emily as well.
well, that falls in a good spot.
Oh, good job, Jaden. No, just
Yeah, just kind of shouldered off the ball there.
KCK gave him credit there for that defensive move.
Meddy's going to, looks like there was a clash there, but again,
Oh,
Up,
Valentina
up
maybe
almost. Okay. Just kind of stretching it out.
maybe banged ankles or banged knees there, as we do see a substitution here.
Yeah, those shin guards are thin. So if it was somewhere around there, they do not do as much. I mean, yeah, they protect, but they're just like a sheet of hard plastic.
And just to let the viewers know, Selena has come back on, so she is doing just fine.
Looks like the
Ooh,
referee's
battle
gonna-
there.
I think actually she was just fouled and just fell down in front of the player's path. So the referee's going to give that as a free kick to CCC for the initial contact. KCK coach, very unhappy with that call.
I don't know. I mean, maybe Louise played it up just a little bit. However, she did go to ground. I mean, she did catch a lot of contact.
She doesn't really need to sell it. I don't think she is the type of player who does that. I just think she really just kind of got caught with, kind of an awkward hit from behind and just stumbled.
Well, let's see what we can make of it here. Emily Hanna, line of Red Ravens in the
Good
box.
ball too.
Couple
off
bounces.
of a couple player and bounces fortunately out towards the box. She's going to kind of try to run in and do a little bit more work.
Hasker gets a boot to it.
So Coffeyville midfield is scrambling back.
Selena there to contest it. Good job.
That was again kind of throws herself into that. Is able to shut down that attack for now.
Shut down's a very good word,
Yep.
too.
Lets Coffeyville regroup, get their shape back.
And to be quite honest with you, plays like that, she's made it.
Look at her. She just flew in there. Was
Yes,
that Cheyenne?
That was great. Selena has made at least 3 or 4 of those types of plays, those shutdown plays, shutting down those runs, putting it out of bounds or out of touch and just making them regroup.
Yeah, and it's one of those where you always have to be really careful because...
Ooh, dangerous here. Louise has it.
She's kind of dragging it, but she's got it.
Here's her nemesis.
Is she going to be able to? She
Gets
does get
around her.
She's done
Boot to it. Ooh, all right.
Again, a little high, a little powerful. And again, it seems like she's able to beat her on pure speed, but the amount of field that she covers doing it puts her in an awkward position. That's why I think her best shot has been the one where she was at the top of the box with her when she kind of went left, went back right, then took her shot. It was just barely missed the near post. I think that's going to be the one that's going to get her if she's looking to beat that specific defender who has been the. Did you say she was her nemesis? Is that the word you used?
Well, and as far as this game goes, they've been matched up against each other all game. Skill versus skill, talent versus talent. It's been fun to watch. Maybe Luis is winning the mental game at this point. I don't know.
I mean, she is kind of winning the actual game, so I think that shows that it's doing some work.
Both players have played really good so far. It's been fun to watch.
Not to knock on wood or anything, and I'll say for now, this is a very open game.
Ooh, you got to have that call there, right? I mean,
yeah, and again,
running up on her back.
Yeah, and she's starting to appeal to the referees like, hey, at some point, maybe you got to take further action, but Maddie calms her down. Which is, again, you can get away with a few words.
Sure, sure. Well, and again, that's why Coach, I think, has moved Cheyenne into the midfield. That athleticism, her speed. She's gritty as well. She doesn't mind to mix it up in there. And this is a really good position for Emily.
Yeah. I know you can't see it on the stream. Everyone is leaning forward right now, anticipating something big.
Oh, yeah, the fans. I mean, we have a really good crowd today. Why not? Saturday afternoon. It's beautiful outside.
Yep. All right, let's see what Emily can do with it. Sends it towards the near post and
forces a save, and that's going to be a corner for the Red Ravens.
I think that was maybe off target. I think she could have let that go.
She didn't have to, put her hands to that one, but she did. I don't blame her for not being certain.
True. I mean, that isn't really the type of thing you want to leave to chance. Because oh man, there is nothing more tragic than a goalie who watches a ball go into her own net. All right, so we've got the second corner for Coffeyville?
Third. I'm going to say third because Luis is taking each one.
Okay, I think you're right about that. Oh, she was flying in there.
Kennedy got to it. Cheyenne, almost had a chance.
Cheyenne was trying to turn with it.
Luis is going to get to it again, maybe?
She tried to just drag it back a little. And, yeah, it's going to go out. I don't think that Val's going to be able to catch up with that one. Looks like I was about to say I thought we had substitution going. We do not.
Great sequence of plays, really, for the Red Ravens, though. Knocking on the door and just causing disruption on that back line.
And, again, to go back to the away game against KCK, it was one of those where even though the score line, without even having seen the game, you would have guessed that it was just an absolute tragedy. I mean, they were still fighting the entire time. I think it was a case of one of those where all your attempts go in.
Sure, yeah.
Whereas, you've seen lots of attempts where, just missed, too high, just past the post. But, man, it just seemed like they were just sinking everyone that they tried. And I think that's probably why they didn't take it too hard because, just sometimes you get beaten like that. And they are showing that they can rebound. And with only 7 minutes left in this first half, they've managed to hold this admittedly tight lead.
Tight lead indeed. 7 minutes left to go in this first half. 1-0. Jaden Davis with the goal. Maddie steps up. Yeah, nice.
As she tends to. Nice. Love it.
So to your point you were just making, I was watching on television the other day a program with Wayne Rooney, and he mentioned
was it just called a program?
It was a program. Right, there's my dad vocab. But, no, he was talking about how in any championship run there's always going to be luck involved, a little bit of luck involved.
Yeah.
Ball bouncing this way or the other.
VAR
referee
deciding that you've won the game or lost the game.
VAR, my goodness, yeah.
All right.
We're getting that installed for next season, right? Just kidding. Hasker's going to throw this one in.
Strong header to send it right back to her, but then she just volleys it right back.
Ooh, okay, Valentina.
Good header back towards. It looks like she was offside though.
Yeah,
it's really hard to notice the refs without their flags calling offside,
it
especially
is,
on the far side.
Yeah, the flags do help quite a bit, especially when you're a distance away from them. That's for sure. Valentina's going to battle.
Did that come off the KCK player? It did.
All
so
right.
It'll be a Coffeyville throw.
Hadn't had a lot of action for Kat in the last 5 or 10 minutes, which is a great thing for us.
Yeah, she's actually hanging back pretty far. which is kind of a. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if that's maybe an indication of what they might expect. Like if they might also expect some long-range efforts from KCK.
It's the safe thing to do, I would say.
I think she slipped on
Bad
that
clearance. Luis, here we go.
Goes towards the center. She tries to buy herself just a little distance.
Oh, nice ball.
First touch.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Good placement
Excellent
on
play.
that. Good power on that, but the goalie was wise to it.
That's why Cheyenne's in the midfield.
However, she was only able to push it out. So Coffeyville will get their, let's say, fourth corner of the game here. And Luis Atkinson, again, on the delivery. Last time there was a real opportunity. You saw someone who was running in fast from the top of the box and just got it poached from her at the last second.
Atkinson with, like we said earlier, 9 assists on the year, looking for number 10. Hasker gets ahead to it. KCK comes out.
Oh! Nice save there from the KCK defender. That was crucial, standing on the line to stop that one.
Excellent job.
Over the goalie's head. She had to be there. Oh, it looks like KCK on the counter now.
It could happen.
She's got someone making her run.
Ooh.
I think there's some calls on the opposing thing. They're saying that maybe that was handled, but the referee, who was standing about 10 feet away, says, nuh-uh. So,
wow, Valentina almost found the back of the net there.
So good job, Hannah. That was crucial, of course. And looks like we got a substitution for KCK.
Excellent ending to this first half. Wow, a lot of action both ways.
I thought you were saying with a substitution. I was like, yeah. Oh, it looks like the
12 on the field. Come on now.
Wasn't quite off the field there.
As we see the men showing up, they're going to start warming up. Their game is going to follow right after the women.
Yep. So hopefully Coffeyville women are able to finish their game out successfully, and the men will then have a chance to do it as well. She got that one kind of awkward, huh? I wasn't sure if she was signaling that, maybe there had been a little bit of contact between her and the KCK player, but nothing that's going to be a foul anyway.
Either way, I mean, she put it out of
all right, she's gonna
danger. Put out of
swing this
way.
one in. These are always dangerous. So let's see.
3 Red Ravens going to help Kat out.
Yeah, and Kat's got a
goal.
Oh, nice. She slaps it. She slaps it away. She had to basically climb over one of her own players to do that. I don't know if you noticed, but
they had it covered though.
Right.
Way.
I am never going to get mad at my goalie for having to climb over me to stop a goal from happening. It's like, you do whatever you need to.
Sure.
Treat me like a stepladder if you have to.
And that is going to be
that travel out for another.
Yeah, corner for KCK. They're knocking on Kat's door here.
Yeah, and you saw that the KCK, she's got to post up almost right next to her, which is kind of why she had to push through them just to get that. It's going to way far out this time.
Oh, yeah.
She picks it up, can't turn with it just yet. Someone needs to get a boot to that. Oh my goodness. I think I felt my heart skip a beat.
Yeah, that was way too close for comfort.
She turned and she fired, and it wasn't as far off as it might have been.
Nah, and no offense to Kat, but she couldn't have done anything there. I mean, if that would have found that postage stamp area.
All right, so with just a couple minutes left, Coffeyville with the goal kick. Clears it up towards the center. KCK is staying up far for this.
Yeah, they want to go ahead and equalize before the halftime.
That one was a little less close than the last attempt.
Less close, for sure. Puts the ball boy into action.
Yeah, and he just went and fetched the previous one, so he's hard at work over there.
And we heard for every mile that the ball boy runs, Zach Mitchell has donated $25 per mile.
That actually would be a good fundraiser.
Isn't that something? Luis Atkinson, clever little flick.
Looks like that was well read.
Her nemesis clears that one out.
Her nemesis. May have a chance for a late goal from either team with just 1 minute left. Everyone is kind of just holding their breath, waiting to see where this is going to go.
Well, with all this fury, mistakes happen as well. That could be dangerous for either team.
It looks like
they don't want to make that mistake, that one mistake that leads to a goal.
Looks like they'll stop that. Go ahead and give Coffeyville a free kick here for what may end up being the last attack of the first half. I think she's also content to let all that time drain away.
Sure. Speaking of that, 50
you
seconds
don't want
left
there
overall.
To be the last counterattack of the game.
Oh, because KCK is a great team. They could make that happen. That's
she
for
lost
sure.
that over to the far side.
Davis is battling, and it goes back over to Blue. KCK throw in quick. 35 seconds left. Cheyenne.
keeping that out as time runs down.
She's everywhere. Clever little overhead
Oh,
kick there.
that went to a potentially dangerous area. That went to a place where there were no blue shirts to where there were 2 blue shirts that were lurking around.
Good job by Savannah to step up and clear it both times. Medi with
Medi
it.
is taking it to the outside here. 10 seconds to go. And I think that's probably going to do it right there. And by probably, I mean yes.
And there we have it, folks. Wow, wow, wow. 1-0 scoreline, but don't let that fool you. A lot of action so far. Red Ravens doing a great job in the midfield and attacking as well. Luis Atkinson making some things happen. Jaden Davis gets on the scoreline. We'll take, it looks like 15 minutes, but let's check in after 10 just to make sure.
Yeah.
So check in after 10 minutes. We'll go run our miles. We'll be back in a flash. And welcome back. We are live from Veteran Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. After an exciting first half, here we go, Ryan Butcher for the second. How you feeling?
I'm feeling just great. Although we were chatting stats during the half, and Zach Mitchell, the boss of things back here,
The boss.
informed us that the women's team for KCK averages 3.5 goals per game. So either that means this is a fluke, or they're going to really press to make up that average in the second half. So, that was a high boot right there, but wait, it looks like the referee is going to bring that back for an indirect free kick. So now KCC, we were just talking about this. Are they going to be pressing hard to get those goals that they know that they can get?
Then here they go. Well, but that's the beauty of sports, Ryan Butcher. Everything on paper looks great, but you have to play the game. And so here we go. Red Ravens looking to stop this dangerous set piece here.
And it looks like the referee's not kind of telling them where to go, and I don't know if she touched it there.
Oh, wow. No, that's out of bounds
kick.
there.
Yeah, like it looked like she ran over it, and I thought she was going to do like a little tap on it, and maybe she did because we're kind of far away here. But she would have had to have touched that. If that had just gone straight in, then it wouldn't have been a goal if she hadn't touched it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I think that happened during one season when we watched the men's game. There was a long range.
And it wasn't counted. Yeah, I do remember that.
Everyone was really into that goal. I'm just like, oh boy, this is going to be bad when the ref finally talks to him about that.
Tough way to.
So already KCK is starting off the first couple minutes of play in Coffeyville's territory the whole time.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and give credit where credit's due once again. Yeah, KCK has not suffered a loss all year. They are at top of the table overall.
They have had a single draw. They drew against Hutch just recently. I think it was on Wednesday. So they're 11-0-1, I believe.
Confirmed by the boss.
Oh, okay, Dirt. You're just staring straight ahead. I thought you were deep in thought.
Well, I was, but no, confirmed by the boss. That is the record. As free kick here, Emily's going to put it into the box.
That's
always
a
dangerous.
Really good spot too, but looks like the defenders were wise to that, but still not free.
Emily always does such a good job with her free kicks, putting it into dangerous areas. But as we've seen all season, Luis is going to get double, triple teamed. Hard for her sometimes to bring those down. But, hey, what a great first half from her. Even though she didn't get the goal, she made everything happen.
And lots of attempts on goal. And as we're talking stats about Jaden Davis in particular, I think we were saying this was her first game to start.
Yes.
This season, she's getting a lot of game time. She's been kind of like, she's been practicing hard, but hasn't played as much as she might want. And then the second she comes off the bench has a chance to step up. Well, she steps up.
That she does, yeah.
So thank you for that, Jane. We appreciate that up here.
Yeah, hadn't seen a lot of action over the season. We were told that Rachel Manley was given a red card last time out, so she's not able to play today, which is a big loss for the Red Ravens. But beauty of having a solid bench is you have someone to step right up. Her and Faith, Jaden and Faith have done a really good job to step up in Rachel's absence.
All right, so it looks like KCK with a free kick on the far side of the field there. Really dangerous spot. There's a lot of damage she could do. She's got a lot of heads to aim for there on the far side of the box.
So two-person wall here. Emily also at the near post.
She brings it low.
Oh, wow.
Didn't expect that. And almost, looks like that foul is going to be called on KCK. I'm going to bring that one back.
Yeah, Cheyenne looked like she got there first.
I think Luis might have been happy to get advantage played on that.
She would have liked to have taken off with that, right?
Yeah, she was kind of like just staring back for a second, like, wait, you want me to go back with the ball instead of just continuing? But
well, nonetheless, Red Raven defense stops a dangerous set piece there by KCK.
Yeah, that was pretty cleverly done. Yeah, she just got sandwiched there by two players. It's just like you were saying. She's being really, really tightly marked up front. I think maybe they check the stats, too, before the game.
It is quite possible that they also check the stats. That is correct.
Which they should. I mean, that's just a smart thing to do.
Throw in here from the Red Ravens.
Which is why we sometimes do it.
Hey, I can't speak for you, but I always do it, sir. I always come prepared.
There's a lot of anticipation on the field right now.
Ooh, good header.
Just as everyone was watching that, just kind of like waiting to see where the ball would go, if it would be their chance to pounce on it. It feels there's a lot of tension right now.
Ooh, dangerous ball. Cat's going to pounce on that one.
And that is not going to be what cuts it. Kat was very, very aware, let's say.
Like a plate of fancy feast.
She was aware like a plate of fancy
No,
feast?
she pounced on that like a plate of
Okay,
fancy
see,
feast.
you skipped the verb there, so I wasn't sure what you were talking
Well, I
about.
gave you time to say what you had to say, but I was still continuing the thought in my brain.
Well, that's the important part.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the fans in the comments love.
That's why I get paid the big bucks. No doubt about it. Sweet like waffles and syrup.
And with that, we got our throw in right there.
Cheyenne into the air. Luis is going to try to. Oh, and does. Nice job. Good footwork.
Luis drops it. She's going to swing at it. Left foot. Looks like it's going to bounce off the defender right there.
Ashley was sizing that up, maybe looking to get it into Valentina.
Yeah, they haven't really had, I think, like this entire game, just like a clear, unobstructed shot on goal. Like the one that came from Jaden Davis was from pretty far out, was swinging on a volley. But never one where you have the ball at your feet, you get a couple touches, and then you get to take a shot at it without a defender posted up right in their space.
Yeah, give credit to KCK defense on that. And also number 2 on the back line. We think it's number 2 or it could be 8. We're not quite sure.
Every time I stare at it, it looks like a different number, and it's honestly, it's like one of those magic eye paintings.
I think it is.
It's kind of giving me a headache.
Oh, Savannah pushed off of that one, and she will get the call. Yeah, she deserves the call there.
Yep, she is back up quickly, though. It's really hard to keep these women down for very long.
Selena, took that boot to the face or chest. We're not quite sure where, but she was not off for long.
Okay, so
Emily gets to scoot this one up just a little bit.
This is a really good distance.
Yeah, yes, it is.
This is prime. Her putting it in the back of the net space. Actually, she really does like to just put it on target, aim it just like really hard on target to where the goalie has to like stretch or dive or slap it down.
Sure.
Puts her in a dangerous position.
And here he goes.
And it is just off target, just barely. She was aiming for the same spot that she was during her last free kick in the first half. So it's going to be the third one.
Yes.
She's like pinging it with sonar. She's like, okay, so that one was a little too hard.
Okay, yeah,
there.
she's just going to recalculate. Exactly. Yeah. It's almost like sure, Steph Curry, if you give him some open looks, he's gonna hit it eventually. Too good of shooters to not make one at least.
Jane Davis is closing down the defender.
Red Raven defense staying aggressive. Good job there by Cheyenne.
She will win us a throw-in.
Red Raven midfield doing a really good job today battling.
Did we have any substitutions over halftime? I'm trying to like puzzle out if anyone else came on or if it was the same crew that left the field.
Selena loses ground there. I think it was the same crew. Savannah, Emily as well.
She traps that well and sends
Louise.
It up. The field's going to come right back to her again as Hannah sends it back up the field. Just like, Hannah, just took care of that.
Medi trying to move it along as well. Valentina, good job to track back.
Nice back heel there, but it only finds Medi, who sends it forward. And a little bit of a trailing leg caught her, but the KCK player is breaking away pretty smoothly.
Pretty good run there from the KCK player, too. Good battle there from Jaden.
Yeah, did enough. Oh, that was a good touch right there. Now we're going to have to stop that before it goes out for a possible corner.
Kennedy.
Okay. That's actually good that she followed it out. You don't really want to go crazy on that. She just needs to make sure that doesn't lead to another opportunity.
Trying to minimize those opportunities. Again, we talked about KCK and the type of team they are.
It looks like can't tell if she's going for a long throw-in or she's frustrated that none of her teammates are getting a little bit closer for her.
Oh.
And the referee is not going to blow. It looks like he actually raised his whistle to his lips.
But then thought better of it,
and then did nothing. Yeah.
Well, ultimately, it will play back over to the Red Ravens, and they're happy just to take their time here.
Yeah, that's one of those times when, that's in kind of like where the referees are, who unfortunately they have to deal with only having 2 of them, where you really want to send a referee who's like about 10 feet away to be 100% positive.
Exactly.
But I think they've done a really good job.
Yeah, they have. Ooh, and that's going to, Valentina almost had that one. KCK player had to make up for her mistake, and she did.
Ashley closes them down.
Clever little ball here.
don't think that's going to give Kat any troubles. She had some real work to do in the first half, especially off of those corner kicks, but so far hasn't had anything too complicated yet.
She has 9 lives. She probably used a couple of them in that first half.
Well, you got 3 of them. More like 2.5, I think.
So she has some left for the second half here, no doubt about it.
I don't think she actually told you to do that. I think you made that up.
The cat puns.
Here's a
and
chance.
So Luis is going to track this one down.
She was able to get just little on that. I think that came off of her hand. The referee is going to have him bring that one back. Inadvertently off of her hand.
Always
It's
giving
2.
that line.
It's number 2. Okay.
Oh, it is number 2. Okay, very good. KCK, number 2.
I was like, that is the closest she's been to us the entire game, so now we're sure.
Heck of a player.
Oh, okay. I thought she was knocking that back off to the left.
Yeah, she wanted to give that one off to maybe Valentina.
I think that one came off her head a little bit awkwardly.
Yeah.
So she kind of like paused for a second, gathering her thoughts there, but she's back up.
Good move by Cheyenne. She's going to put it into an area.
She's going to drop it into the corner for Luis, who she's got a chance to send it back in, holds it. Good ball.
Oh, wow.
That was a well-placed ball, too, just slightly behind her. That was actually, I think, the best cross of the game we've seen so far.
That was great. That was great. Valentina did everything she could to get there.
And she was, of course, sprinting in at full speed, and Atkinson held it up just long enough to get her in there. That's one of those split-second timing things. So close. But once you've kind of poured on that speed, you can't exactly put on the brakes when you know she might be just a little bit ahead of it.
That's true. That's true. But still great gameplay there, team play as well from the Red Ravens. Even though we knew KCK would be pressuring quite a bit, Red Ravens holding their own.
Oh, I think she kept it in. Sends it back in, and Medi's going to pick it up.
Ooh, I think she was thinking about shooting there already.
She was thinking of her second touch, which is one of the most common things that happens. It's like you take the first one for granted, and you're like, oh, whoops. You know, but hey, having that happen once in a blue moon is not the worst thing in the world.
Medi's not shy to shoot from that range at all. I think she was sizing it up.
Sorry, I just like that reaction of our ball girl there who was throwing it to a player on her team, let's say. And Jane's response was to kind of recoil from it as if to say no.
And so this call will be a free kick for the Red Ravens.
All right. So we've got our, let's say, our regular place kicker here with Emily Hanna, who will be able to send it in deep, hopefully just at the top of the 18, and actually just about inside the 18.
Ooh, Luis almost had
Oh,
something
she's
there.
got a little space.
Oh,
That was the most space
wow.
she's had to make a shot. It was on target, but unfortunately, it was right at the goalie. She might want that one back.
Oh,
later.
she definitely will. Definitely will. But
I don't
great
think it's
job
gonna
just
be
to
the
create the
last one.
chance, though. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually a really, really well-placed kick there from Emily Hanna, and a very good touch by Atkinson to get it in the spot where she would be able to do that.
Atkinson's footwork is so impressive as far as, she's able to bring the ball down. Her touches are great.
Speaking of impressive touches and good footwork there, there's Maddie sending in for it again. And
not a bad touch there either.
You can see Luis was lurking there. It's like, if this ends up in the right spot.
Things are building, feels like, for the Red Ravens here.
Yeah, what started out with KCK was dominating the start of the second half. Now it's kind of gone the other way.
And so we'll see Faith come in for Cheyenne. Cheyenne's going to get a rest.
A well-deserved rest.
I'd definitely say so. She's been doing just about everything. Looks like she's stretching just a little bit over there on the sideline. Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's also true that when you've done a lot of running, a lot of activity, it doesn't hurt to stretch out afterwards.
I don't do a lot of running or activity, so I wouldn't know that, even though I claim to.
That's probably 99% of people watching this game right now, to be fair. But it's like, if you immediately sit down after you've done a whole bunch of running, it's just like your muscles can get really, really tight. And then, like, when you try to stand up, you get cramps or you have to, like, bring it out again, and it's incredibly uncomfortable.
I'll take your word for it.
It's been a long time. But
dangerous ball squirts through for KCK. Red shirts and blue shirts. Let's see if she can find
Kennedy, that was well played. We appreciate that because, man, you could tell that the players who were running into the box were smelling something like this is going to be it. Good throw in.
Yeah, very nice.
Send it inside the box, and now it's Medi's turn to clean it up.
Kenny Lamp, another sophomore we want to give recognition to.
Yep, she played a lot this season, too. She's been really good.
Definitely so. Her and her sister have been mainstays for the last 2 years.
Let's see. It's the same player who threw it in last time who found a good spot for it.
Ooh, not bad there either.
And I think she was offside, yeah. I was waiting for the referee to acknowledge that on the opposite side.
30 minutes left to go in this second half. Red Ravens hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Goal scored early in the first half, Jaden Davis.
Still not too early. Haven't had any cause to say that yet. This gets just a little bit on it.
Yeah, weird bounces there. Squirts through.
Yeah, you got the Raven players are flying in there trying to get those challenges in. As
Clever
KCK,
ball.
She has a chance. She takes one touch. The second touch sends it in, and I think they're going to win a corner kick for that.
Where did that one go?
It looks like the referee's pointing at the far corner.
Okay.
Although he's also pointing at his thigh, and I'm not sure what that means.
Okay, well.
Maybe this is a game of charades, and we need to figure out what sounds like thigh.
Could be a new
Maybe
TikTok
he's saying
dance.
Could
Be a new TikTok dance, which I wouldn't know nothing about. These young kids and their TikTok, I tell you what.
And their baggy jeans and their MTV music, yeah.
I don't want to waffle here, but baggy jeans are back, and I like it.
You're wearing normal jeans right now.
Well, but let me break out my 99s. Ball in. Ooh.
Do you have a sick pair of Jinkos you've been saving for this exact
I can't say that I went that extreme, even though I really had a lot of respect for those guys in middle school who wore those Jinko jean shorts they look like jeans. No, I was your pretty typical average, Doc Martin, wide leg jean guy back in the day.
I'm picturing that right now. It's great.
I picture like Jim Halpert, basically. If you can picture Jim Halpert from The Office, like early years, that's probably basically what I look like.
Some good helpers down there. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was about to say she's about a good 20 yards away from where the ball traveled out.
Might as well try, I guess. But
Coffeyville will be happy to watch a little of that time just drip away.
Slipping into the future, you could say.
That is exactly why I did not use the word slip. Didn't stop anything.
Linesman showing off some skill there as well. Ball put.
He's been playing sweeper a bit. Headed up by Medi, finds Atkinson, who tries to get under control. But
ooh, nice move.
That time.
Wow, Kennedy Lamb, really good job.
It was like last time that got her. This
Man.
time she was prepared for it.
That's a sophomore there making a big play.
Yeah, and learning quickly from how the other team is going to attack you. And might let okay, yeah.
Hey, nice header there by Selena just to get that back to Kat.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's just let Kat clean that one up. Holds it for a second.
Yeah, a little reset.
Nothing wrong with that.
Big boot to it. Nice job. Faith going to battle for this one.
Looks like that's going to go out for a throw-in.
26 minutes left in this second half. What?
If you keep checking that teapot, it's not going to boil, Dirk.
No. Let me do it. Come on, 26 minutes left. Cheyenne comes in.
Start going by seconds at some point. Oh, turn with a chance for a breakaway. Luis Atkinson puts pressure on the KCK defender. And
ooh, tough fall.
Yeah, I don't think that was a foul there. I think she just kind of had an awkward attempt to head that.
KCK looking very methodical at the moment now.
Excellent stop right there. She really threw herself into that. Jaden sends it up to Atkinson, who's almost able to thread that needle.
Yeah, the skill Cheyenne brings from the defensive back line there, being able to stop runs and pick out those balls, and she has athleticism going forward.
That is such a – I mean, I know they make it look easy with those passes sometimes, but it's like you have to get everything right. You have to get the direction, the angle, the speed, the spin on it. And she had all of it right, but the defender was able to get there first. That would have been an amazing team goal right there with all those passes that led up to it.
Yes.
But we still got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. I won't check the time since you got on to me last time, but
we'll just keep saying the word time until it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Roads. Medi always battling.
I think there's a term for that when you hear a word so many times that you stop understanding what it means.
Oh, KCK Oh, wow, that could have.
Just gonna have to. Is the referee gonna say that was a back pass? It didn't feel like a back pass. It just kind of came off of her
Yeah,
shin.
I thought that KCK player, I thought she was going to keep that ball for a little while longer, maybe a couple more steps. Maybe try to get back onto her right foot. But either way, Red Ravens clean it up and get it out.
KCK got a little bit of room to work with right now. Ravens are sitting back a little bit deeper.
Yeah, it's been a lot of them going forward. Ravens trying to absorb the attack.
Finds her little space and is only able to get it as far as Cat's hands.
She could have got that even during a cat nap.
I can't tell if you're just coming up with these on the fly or if you're actively planning them.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Tricky ball. Ooh, a lot of contact there. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Kind of knees that up. Medi sends it forward, trying to get Ashley, who's able to poke it forward. Luis tracking that ball back.
Yeah, lurking. She almost had that.
Whew. Yeah, don't miss that one.
It's all over the place here, kind of like a pinball machine here.
Yep. The more time the ball spins up in the air, though.
Better for the Red Ravens, no doubt about it. Oh, really good hustle there. Number 11, Cheyenne Reed.
Who is back on the field now. I didn't even notice she'd been subbed back on. See, I told you we do our best, but just get it wrong all the time anyway.
Up and out. Looks like Kennedy's going to throw this one in. Have to be careful here. Don't want to give it away to KCK in such an area.
Good touch by Medi. Sends it forward, finds
Ooh,
Atkinson.
nice one. Brought it down perfectly.
She's going to try to outrun her and just use that space.
15 for KCK makes a real good play there.
Yeah, I'm sure you caught that too.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Hey, whatever it takes to shave a couple more seconds off,
Sure.
I guess. All right, gonna throw in from Coffeyville here.
Hasker tries to find Valentina. That ball slips over Luis in a foot race. She's going to win that one.
And the goalie is forced to just smash it out. She really wasn't able to scoop it up with that much pressure, so Coffeyville's still on the attack here.
Atkinson with some really good speed. Almost caught up to that one. Forced the KCK goalkeeper to make a play.
All right, so again.
Valentina comes away with it.
Good turn, trying to get Atkinson intercepted by a defender. Sends it to the back.
Good header there from Valentina. Almost finds Cheyenne Reed.
Oh, whoops. I was supposed to get my dogs their heartworm stuff today.
Oh, come on now, Ryan.
I better edit this task for
What kind
later.
of dad are you?
I just heard a calendar beep, which always fills me with dread. It's like, oh no, what do I have to do?
Ball bouncing all around here. Battle. Clever little turn there from Ashley. And Savannah's going to throw this one in. And again, looking off to the north, we see the men getting ready for their game after this one.
Good turn by Luis, who I think she was wanting to get that up a little bit higher. You could tell she wanted to lift that up, but instead just didn't get the contact she wanted. Which
a lot of work, too.
We actually did talk about during the first half that's probably going to be the goals that they can get here, where it's so I need to stop watching the sideline. That's providing an entirely different game that I can follow. But it's
interesting too.
It's trying to, instead of trying to like go deep into the box where it keeps getting shut down time and time again, to go for one that's a little bit outside with some power behind it, because lifting it past is what got it past the goalie the first time. And I think that's what she wanted to do, but again, just didn't get the contact that she wanted.
And again, we see Hasker with the throw-in.
And looks like that's going to be Hasker with the throw-in.
Another one here, and more seconds just shaved off the clock. Ball squirts, and when in doubt, kick it out. KCK live to fight another day.
Yep. Of course, time is still counting down, though. And now it's been some time. We can check it. just over 20 minutes left.
Oh, that's my line, man. Ooh, nifty
Oh,
move.
that's a good one.
Oh, that's what she was looking for with that last one, too.
Was trying to get her to
Wow.
spill it. Jane Davis was close, but not close enough. I think maybe she, like us, was maybe expecting that one to go in the back of the net.
Well,
by
Atkinson
itself.
with a really nice move, and then no time to even react for the defender. She put that ball right on goal.
Good turn by Kennedy, but unfortunately, there's too many blue shirts around. But luckily, she's there to clean it up. I think that was Cheyenne Reed who
great
poked
job.
that away.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, and on the earlier defensive play, oof. Okay, good. That one's just gonna travel the cat. Kenny actually did a little screening action there. She put herself in between the ball and the defender, was looking for her center defender to pick it up and move it out. So it was a really good, smart play. And then she went to go clean it up herself after that. Very, you can tell these women have been playing together for a long time, like just kind of working, getting used to how each of them like tend to react and how to help them out effectively. This is a team that is has really gelled this season, and it's been great to see.
I would agree with you 100%. It's interesting, too, because season being delayed, they had all fall to work as well, you know. We had some girls come in at semester, so they had to pick everything up. But it's almost a shame that we're getting to the end of the season because, yeah, this is when they're playing their best ball.
It almost makes me want to see soccer played in the spring instead of the fall. Almost, because I don't want to lose fall soccer again.
Sure. But
Whoa.
the prospect of, getting in some early practices and that's going to result in a goal kick.
Yeah.
Kind of a nonchalant shot there, though. Kind of a lackadaisical.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. One of the KCK players kind of slid in to try to poke the ball away, which caught one of the defenders, which the referee did not call, but I think some people around it were expecting it to be called.
Yeah.
So I think when she hit it from distance, she was still doing that. I'm not even sure if, like, is this ball still in play? And maybe that explains why it sailed so far wide.
Battle in the midfield here.
Looks like she's opting to send that high, and she really needs. You have to get that too, because there's so many players back there waiting for her to trip up. Kennedy drops to the outside as.
Oh, wow.
That one was pretty dangerous. That only started to arc away at the very end.
Well, and so just like we were talking about for the Red Ravens, the way the game has gone, I'd say it's the same scenario for KCK. They might not get it from the run of play. They might need a shot from outside the box or a lucky bounce here or there to get that equalizer.
I've been kind of seeing their strategy for the second half, which is to stay pretty deep in Raven territory, to try to drop it up from the midfield high up, to try, and they have some tall, I mean, just look at the height of their two women playing forward there right now.
Sure.
I think that's their strategy, is to win that ball and to turn and have a shot on goal, and to use that physicality to just shove, shoulder.
Sure.
I
Legally,
shove,
right? Yeah.
one of the defenders away. So I'm going to assume that they've also spotted that, but I'm hoping that Kennedy also keeps in mind that there is a winger just chilling about.
Oh, I know. Look at her. That's dangerous.
Okay, whoo, she was there in the middle of it.
Does enough to disrupt her, but ball falls. Oh, Medi, wow. Save of the year right there, quite possibly.
That was clutch.
Wow.
There was a miscommunication in there or something, and that led to their most dangerous play this entire half. But Medi swoops in like an avenging angel.
Medi in the middle. Wow. Not the best of clearances there, but I think
We'll forgive her.
Yeah, I'll forgive her for that one. She stepped in at the exactly right moment, and Kat's going to have to buy her lunch tomorrow for that one.
We got this. We have another in-swinger here.
Dangerous.
Whew, I think that came off of a Coffeyville player last.
I don't think anybody knows.
I think it's a goal kick.
Without that third referee there, I don't think anybody knows.
I'm looking at the referee, and he's pointing. He could be pointing to either the far corner or the goal, but then it also pointed towards the other side of the field as if to say, ball's moving this way.
And again, it could be another TikTok dance that we don't know about because we're just old farts. So you never know.
I would be 100% unsurprised to see that there are referee TikTok dances, and I'm not going to look it up.
Dude, I imagine there's some sort of search engine. You could probably look it up. I don't know.
I don't think they've invented search engines for TikTok yet.
Well, you could ask Jeeves.
I'm pretty sure that's what old people use.
Just ask Jeeves. All right.
asking some of the younger people up here if they even know what that was a reference to. No. Okay, great. That makes it the perfect joke. And okay.
Wow,
that was a
wow,
smart,
wow. Very good.
That was a smart back heel right there.
Yes.
I think she realized that this one-on-one could go. Oh wow! Look at how far up the pitch she's playing right now for that throw in.
Sophomore wisdom.
Oh, I meant their number 2 player, who's normally so
Sure,
far back.
sure. Well, yeah.
And oh man, how great! What a breakaway would it be when she's not there to stop it again?
That's a classic Louise move right there too. Just a toe poke around the defender. I'm gonna miss that.
Oh, that was.
And that's
good
what
ball.
I'm talking about
She's
right
got
there.
Actually, a little bit.
She
of
has
space.
a runner. She has a run in the
She's
middle.
got some
she has her. Oh.
She's still got it though. Oh no.
Oh.
I think that Faith is going to feel hard done by that. I think she could have tapped that one in.
Yeah, but what's done is done here.
Yeah, I think that after so many, like that's the first one where she's had like a good one-on-one with the goalie. Kind of felt like this was her chance.
Yeah,
to
I
finally
wanted to
put
sink
that
her
away.
teeth into that one.
But it's like I said, there will be more where that came from.
Great bit of action there. And Ryan Butcher, is it safe for me to say 14 minutes left to go in this second half?
I think that's fair, yeah.
Okay.
See, so if that happens at the same pace, we'll only say it about 2 or 3 more times.
I'll try to make it, 4 to 5 minute intervals. Yeah.
Looks like the referee's going to bring that one back. I think that foul was on. Trying to see who that is. Is that Ashley?
Yeah, I think Ashley took that one.
Looks like she's standing up now.
She does such a good job, I would say, with her body. You know, shielding off the defender. She has those long legs. She can get them in there, disrupt any run.
Looks like the referee on this side is telling people to bring it down a notch. I wonder what he was hearing on this side. I wonder if some of those calls may have been from the KCK players frustrated, wanting play to resume.
Time is precious, that's for sure. Emily Hanna puts this one up into the air.
Finds Cheyenne Reed, who's able to head it basically back to herself. And looks like I was trying to find Medi there, but KCK is on the attack.
Oh, good job by Medi.
Medi does just enough.
Nice.
The exact amount of enough. And Faith tries to get a boot on that. Oh.
Good move there by the KCK.
Number 20 has been
back there, yeah.
She's been very dangerous on this side the second half.
4's going to give a chase, but just unfortunate there. Fortunate for the Red Ravens. Cheyenne Reed stretching out just a little bit there. Hopefully she can go for these last 13 minutes. Ooh, I snuck one in without you knowing.
I don't know if you know I didn't notice. You would have let that breathe for at least a couple seconds.
Nah, I'm a narcissist. I want to brag about it and get all the attention. Ooh, that's tough.
Oh,
yeah.
that's not great.
Good clearance by Selena, to be quite honest with you.
I don't think there was any malice in that, but
KCK player didn't take it that way, I don't think, but hey.
I mean, it's really hard to take getting hit in the face with a soccer ball in a lot of good ways.
Interesting. I like that thought.
Is that deep?
For me, for sure.
Oh, that was a good header. It's going to find Louise Atkinson, who's looking to she was looking to unleash her teammate there, but she's able to keep control of it.
Nifty, nifty.
And she'll get the throw in there.
Anything Red Ravens can do to keep possession.
Throw in from Kennedy, who throws it into Medi,
who's
got
nice
a little
job.
bit of space.
Yeah, very good. Valentina.
Oh, trying to do that turn. She kind of gets caught up in the tangle there.
Good D by KCK.
Yeah, it's actually been a very defensive game. Like a lot of, I mean, there's been very few shots on goal just because of the defense on both sides. So we may only ever see this one goal.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
Faith has it.
Oh, that wasn't a bad ball, too.
No, not at all.
She kind of like,
handball.
Yeah, the referee is saying that was handled. So Coffeyville with an amazingly ripe opportunity. One of the few chances you'll get to have an unobstructed chance at the goal. I mean, minus the wall, of course, but
who's going to take this, Medi or Emily? Looks like Medi. Maybe she's claimed it.
Yeah, which is weird because she normally will place it and then just kind of like walk away. But now I think she's making a play for.
We'll see.
What about Medi? She says. Okay, looks like she is going to give way for that. Of course, if her teammate scores, then no harm, no foul. Oh, that's not too bad. So she clears the wall, but didn't quite get it down far enough to take a bounce. Looks like Emily
Could it
tries
be?
to
Could
beat-
it be?
Oh,
Oh,
Emily Hannah scores in the way that she loves to.
No. Oh, my goodness gracious.
She did that so casually, too. She's like,
Yes.
I'm just going to
Yes.
smash this in from long distance.
It was almost as if it was like a dead ball foul, and everyone was just kind of chilling, just waiting for the ball to be placed somewhere. Puts it into the jet stream, and Jaden Davis is doing cartwheels on the sidelines. How about that, folks?
God, what was she at the, 35-yard line on, judging by the markings on the football field?
Yes,
down
I
there?
think she was around that area there, and
really far out.
got a really interesting dip on that ball.
Well, that just gives Coffeyville a boost because now with only 10 minutes left, they're now sitting at a 2-goal advantage, which, to be fair, could not last very long if KCK keeps pressing, but it feels good.
It does feel good, and each individual player down there playing their position very well, doing their job. And that's what's needed at this moment to see this win out.
Didn't she take okay, yeah, that was a handball right outside the box from Meddy there. Just got popped right in. So now KCK has that same opportunity. So yeah, we might see that 2-goal deficit come away. But I think it was didn't Hannah also take the place kick?
Yeah.
So she takes the kick, the goalie gets it pretty easy, the goalie sends it out, and in just a short time later she ends up sending it right back in.
Came way too far out there, yeah. Dangerous. She put herself in a dangerous position. Emily took advantage of it.
All right, so we're going to see, are they able to just drill it straight in? Oh, falls just wide. And the referee, I think he's indicating there was a touch from a Coffeyville player on the wall, so it'll be a corner kick.
Yeah.
He pointed to his hand to show there'd been a touch there, which says something different. Wait, what's going on?
I don't think. Oh, okay. She's just going out to get the ball.
Yeah, the referee seems like he was wanting to talk to them. And that's probably why he wants to talk to them. He's like, hey, guys, could you maybe move about 10 yards out the other way? We know you're excited. All right, in-swinger. Nice header there from Coffeyville.
Oh, nice save by Kat.
Is there to smack it away,
Woo!
taking no chances.
Dang, she had to go down to her right-hand side there.
Yeah, it looks like they really like that one style of corner, and it's getting closer every single time.
Yes, it is. Up and gets a hit to it. Oh, and it's in, folks.
Who was the one who got the header on that?
I think it was. Now there's a fight for the ball there. Savannah comes out with it. I think it is the player with the headband who is in the middle of the circle right now.
I see it. It's like there were so many potential heads. I was afraid that had been an own goal for just a half second there. I was unsure. But
I think it was 26 for KCK who ended up getting onto that one. And, wow, 8 minutes, 36 seconds left in this second half.
So I guess it was finally one corner kick too many, but Coffeyville still has a narrow lead here, which, to be fair, was the Razor's Edge lead they held for almost the entirety of the game. So back to where we were.
All right, girls, let's get it. Let's get it. Substitution here. Faith's going to go off. Jaden Davis, goal scorer, is going to come back in.
All right, we're going to see what she can do. We may need her to score another one just like she scored the first one.
And here we have it.
And she really can just blast that one up there, can't she?
Yeah, she puts it in there. Never know, you might find a runner there. Oh, dangerous ball. Selena does everything she can.
Thank you.
Nice. Wow.
Really smart to bring that down off of her body and straight to Kat. That's exactly what we needed.
She just, wow. Yeah, Selena has done a great job all match. That is 5 or 6 times now. She shut it down.
This is one of those again, speaking of it being a Razor's Edge, that is one of those you make even just a little mistake and it's going to go in the back of the net again, or at least have a pretty good chance of doing so.
Selena, another sophomore. I don't know if we recognize that yet. KCK
launches it back into the middle, the 18.
Oh.
Good touch there from the KCK player.
A lot of contact there in the box, but
trying to figure out which ball is the practice ball and which ball is the game ball.
Oh, my. KCK coach probably not going to appreciate that all that much. Oh, he's going to set up for this one here. And
I can definitely...
There we have it.
Wait, what? Oh, that was an extra ball coming on from the practice back there. I was really confused. I thought she had kicked that.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
What's everyone so upset about?
Clever.
It's like that was a really stealthy kick she made. I didn't even see her move.
All right, midfield and back line for the Red Ravens is going to be
played by Cheyenne Reed, I think, was the one who was crunching
tackle.
Yes, it
was. And they're going to need more of those.
Well, it looks like actually it may have been a little bit too much. KCK player stays down. That's one of those where, you know, it's not a foul, but, God, that doesn't make it hurt any less, right?
Soccer is a pretty brutal sport, very physical sport. Not a lot of people realize that. When you have bodies going all over the place and you're having, legs sticking out, lunging.
Yeah, and it was, and again, that's the exact style of tackle that you do, though. And it's like, which, again, it's like, what can you do other than you just have to get used to taking hits like that?
Oh, it's within the laws of the game. There's no doubt about it. I mean,
that's why I don't play anymore.
Sure.
It was like
sure.
After high school, I was like, you know what? Now I'm going to focus on academics. That stuff hurts. Besides, it's much more entertaining to watch them play. They're way better than I ever was.
When you have people out there, for you in your division, I mean, you have guys out there 6 foot and above, 200 pounds and above, putting tackles on you like that. My goodness.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of anything you just said.
And so here we go. Red Raven's going to have to put in a really tough shift for about 6 minutes here.
Yep, and I believe this is a conference game, correct? So if
yes,
they do
it
tie
is.
it up, we may go into golden goal.
This certainly does matter. Maybe not so much for KCK, seeing as though they have that record and that positioning, but it certainly does for Coffeyville.
Yeah, but even so, you do want to go ending your season saying
That's
we were
true.
undefeated.
Yeah,
so
good point. Good point.
I think there's definitely a pride thing there as the men are leaving the Ravens side of the field, cleaning up their practice gear.
As we do see substitution, Jaden Davis will go off. Maybe, pretty sure that's Faith coming back on.
Yeah, I was about to say Faith, I think, is retaking her position.
Coach is just looking for some fresh legs.
Medi is looking for the legs of, I think she was looking for Faith.
Oh, and it might
just
happen.
It flies in there. She's like, you better kick this away or I'm going to take it.
Good pressure there.
Yep, but the defense holds strong as Faith runs back into position.
Fresh legs, legs. Here we go.
There's something to be said for coming on with fresh legs, right?
Medi steps in. Good job. Gets a deflection there. Cheyenne cleans it out.
Okay, which is good.
Very good job. Between Cheyenne and Selena, been shutting everything down. Midfield and back line. Ooh, clever ball. Selena's going to battle. Oh, tough one there.
Barrels are over, and the referee, it looks like he's going to stop play right there and call a foul, and that's going to be a yellow card. The first one of the entire game, actually.
Oh, man. Selena's so tough. And so that will force a substitution for KCK, one of their better players overall. But it looks like she'll go right back over to sub back in whenever she gets the chance.
Yeah,
it's a big blow for KCK to lose her in the last minutes.
Yeah, even for a short amount of time. I mean, a short amount of time is all that's left in here.
Faith gives them that one,
yeah. You can't do that right in front of the referee, unfortunately.
Oh. So KCK looking to run, and here we have it.
Louise Atkinson was barreling down on that ball.
Yeah, she'll have to come back and play some D.
You know, this is the first time I noticed that she's got orange boots out there. You think I would have realized that a lot earlier.
Kind of disappointed that you didn't, Ryan.
I'm going to disappoint that you don't have any good things to say about those awesome boots.
I'm too focused in on these last 4 or 5 minutes here, man. Ashley Sweat, she's going to battle.
Kind of holds it for a second. Maybe you can see the Ravens are playing a lot more cautiously right now, just saying, like, you don't want to give away the ball too easily. Let that count down just a little bit longer.
The counterattack potential is there, though. KCK, 2 people.
Oh, wow.
Anchoring back.
She was on for just a couple minutes, and she just, like, blazed around the field, and now she's being subbed off again for Jaden Davis.
I think both girls are being called upon to play a certain role there, just to run all over the field till they are completely exhausted, more or less.
I mean, hey, last game of the regular season, why not?
Wow, wow, yes.
I was like, please hit that.
Emily had to get some sort of contact on that.
Not that I was especially afraid that she would mess it up. I mean, we've talked a lot about her skills out there.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't stop you from worrying.
When you're up here, you kind of get a bird's eye view of the action.
Cheyenne,
Cheyenne, here we go.
So we got a 2-on-2 here. Cheyenne gets it behind Louise, and she's got some help behind her, but I think she's going to have to take this by herself.
One-on-one. Here we go. Ooh, crossed her up.
Oh, just maybe one more touch than she wanted on there.
Wow.
I think she had her fooled for just a half second, and then she was able to get back in time. Good play there with only 3 minutes left in the game, though.
Louise able to stop on a dime like a Cadillac out there.
Okay, I thought you were trying to make another cat thing. I was like, that's not even the right person.
Oh, no, I'm not slipping, man. I'm not slipping.
Neither is Cat. Just picks that up just fine. All right. Looks like she's able to hold it for a few seconds, let things calm down a bit.
Ooh, nice job finding Jaden, really. Good placement.
Yeah, looks like KCK is going to – oh, I was about to say. I thought she was ready to, let's just say, pressure that.
Oh, she
throw.
stepped over. Yeah. She did not take her time with that throw.
She's going to have her wages docked for that one.
Yeah, she is, and that's going to dock some seconds off the clock, too.
True. Very true.
Chest that one down. And
did that come off a KCK player? No, that was off Coffeyville. There'll be a KCK throw-in. Looking to maybe release the left winger, and I could see a little frustration on her right there. It's like I think she wanted to, but they just didn't have their timing synced up, and gets a second try at it.
Oh, nice touch.
Very crucial touch.
Wow.
Being run down by Kennedy. Oh, really glad for that touch.
Yes. That stretch out there was big.
Cheyenne, who knocks it out for a throw-in.
KCK fans imploring their team to get on with it. Emily Hanna steps up. Nice job.
We need those kinds of touches right there because they are pressing. They know that there's only some time left. It's very, very little, and any break could be the one that ties up this game. And that's going to go out. She will be happy to watch that one travel out with just a minute and a half.
Yeah, 26 on blue was looking for some contact call there. Selena doing everything she can to battle, trying to throw her off her shot.
Yeah, things are feeling really tense right now. You can
Very
see the KCK
tense.
players are playing up so far. Everyone up on the attacking side of the field. And
Louise up into the air.
Look at her, was kind of like saying, maybe if I could get a
Oh, wow.
Just do just enough.
Oh, and ooh. Okay.
Big boot from number 2 on KCK, but only gets as far as Medi. Shouldered off the ball there by Val, excuse me.
Louise Atkinson saying, hey, that's our ball there.
And the linesman saying, nope.
40 seconds left in this contest. Ashley just heads that one out.
As scramble to get the ball back for the
team. Scramble. 30 seconds left.
Oh, boy.
KCK fans.
The KCK fans did not care for that.
Oh, no, they're employing their team now. Selena gets ahead to it. I think that's going to be enough.
Oh, she's going to let it. Okay, she's able to.
10 seconds. 26 lays it off. 18 puts it up, and Kat's going to put her mittens onto this one.
And I think that's going to be the last play of the game as Coffeyville gets a very tight win against an undefeated team.
What a great way to end the regular season here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. 2 really crazy, very cheeky goals overall. Uh, fans going crazy all over the Veterans Memorial Stadium. If you thought that was a good game, you better stick around for the second one.
If it's even half as good as that, I'll stick around.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I might have to take a lap or two around the track just to calm myself down.
You might have to go take a cold shower.
We'll see about that. Anyhow, folks, thank you very much for joining us there for the women's game. So happy about that victory there. Happy to continue along with the men's game as well. Check back in about 15 minutes. We'll have that action.